sign. 'Cause I've been down on my luck, and I don't know why. One minute I'm up, the next one I'm down, the third one I fall, and I fall to the ground. My heart is breaking, my heart feels dead, my heart is praying, Lord, please take my hand. Lord, won't you listen what I got to say? 'Cause I'm fighting off the devil, and he won't go away. Praying, I don't wanna go. Listen to me pray now. I don't wanna go. No, no, no. Oh Lord, I know I'm a sinner, and no one has called me a saint. Each time I feel a little number with each little swig of my drink. Listen to me pray. And Mary Jane, she has been good to me. And Jim Beam, he knows me by name. But I'm calling my knees, begging you please, Lord, hear the way that I pray. Praying, don't wanna go. No, no, no. Saying, I don't wanna go. No, no, no. Listen to me pray now.
What up, guys? Welcome back to Jctalkzkuntry. We here with Mr. Trey Healy. What up?
What's up, everybody?
Thanks for joining me tonight.
Happy to, man. Glad to be up here.
I just had a couple questions.
Go for it.
My first question is, what got you started in music?
In music, my mama used to, when I was a little kid, I didn't go to school or anything. So my mom, when I was little, would have me, every time we had company, pick up a guitar and sing and impersonate artists and stuff. So I would always sing John Anderson, Just Swinging. I would impersonate Elvis, and like that was my thing. Like I thought I sounded just like him. Now I look back on it, I didn't sound like him. But when I was a little big kid, my mom would have me sing in front of everybody.
Well, I did. I mean, I already knew what you like. I've heard your music, but I did some research on you,
Yep.
and it said that you taught yourself how to read and write.
Yeah, I was about 21 or 22. So I didn't
That's
go to
crazy.
school. I didn't go to school at all. I went to kindergarten, I went to first, and then we moved to Florida for about 6 months, and I went to about a month in Florida when I was in 5th grade. But after that, I didn't go to no school at all.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit about your music and some upcoming music, maybe.
Sure. Ask away.
You got any album or anything coming?
Yeah. So back in the day, I thought the albums were the way of the world, and I thought I had to release album and album and album. And I'm realizing now, slowly but surely, as I got older in my career, that there were so many songs on those albums that didn't get no play at all. I mean, Bad Little Mama is my biggest song right now, and that was from some random song on an album from back 5 years ago, right? And it's all of a sudden blowing up. You know what I mean? It's got 1 million streams in the last like 4 months. And before that, prior to that, the first 5 years, it only had about 10,000 streams in all 5 years.
Yeah.
So I just thought that you just put albums out. So with that said, my focus ain't on albums, and that's a mistake that a lot of young artists make because they've got so many good songs on these albums that never get played. So right now I'm focusing on putting out singles and singles and singles. And my homie Haystack, who's a very, very, very like a brother to me, he has pounded in my brain to focus on getting one song out and getting a body of work around it and art, meaning visuals out on each song. So with that said, I've got a song that I've got coming out with my one of my best friends, probably is my best friend, Cortez Outlaw. and it's called Hillbillies on Broadway. And we're looking for. I haven't picked somebody yet, but I've had so many people that offered to do it and or wanted to do it, be the third verse on there. Backtrack. We had a third artist on it, and me and that third artist kind of had a falling out, and it wasn't no one that anybody would know. It wasn't a country rapper at all. He was just a regular
Yeah.
rapper. And so I decided, me and him as artists, we both realized that we don't need to work with each other and be tied to each other on a track, right?
Yeah.
So with that said, I took him off of it. Cortez has always been on it, and I wanted a third artist to complete that track. But that song's about a year and a half old, and it's one of my favorite songs because when I go down on Broadway, like it's very seldom when I do go to Broadway, right? But I stick out like a sore thumb, and
Yeah.
it's because it's just all like just a bunch of people that don't live here. You know what I mean? So I stick
Yeah.
out. So that's pretty
You
much
live
what
in
it's about.
Nashville?
Do what?
You live in
I
Nashville?
live I live in Lebanon, so right outside Nashville. So I'm from here. But so Hillbillies on Broadway is going to come out. Desperado is going to come out. I've never really had a flexing song before because it's just not my style and not who I am as a person to boast or anything. So I was like, listen, I got to have some kind of song about talking about money and cars and all that crap, uh, just for fun. So I've got Desperado coming out, and I just released the I Don't Want to Go. So a video will be coming out for Desperado next, which will come out soon, and then right after that will be Hillbillies on Broadway.
My next question is, would
Yep.
we happen to have a song coming with Smo?
Oh, listen, I've been in the making to have a song with Smo for a while now, but uh, I, as an artist, and when I do music, I don't believe in just doing music with people that is just because, what I mean, just
Yeah.
because two people hear it. I haven't had a song that I felt like was strong enough to put some Smo on it. To be honest with you, and I don't. If I have a chance to work with an artist at that level, I want it to be something better. I don't want to go was strong enough to probably put him on it, but I really want it to be that was about me that I wanted to do a song about, but or something I wanted just be a solo project. But the next two songs aren't good enough for Smo to be on. To be honest with you, Hillbillies on Broadway is
Yeah.
too goofy. It's too goofy of a song to put Smo on. And I'm not as proud of it. Like when I get to a point where I'm just blown away by a song, Smo's already gave me the go ahead that I can come to his place anytime and us to cut a song. And I feel like he trusts me enough to know, and we're friends, that if I bring a song to him, it's going to be good. And I don't feel like the next two songs I have in
Yeah.
the batter's box are good enough to put Smo on.
Well, I did hear something, a little bit of a rumor.
Yeah,
Was were you in studio and did you record a song with Upchurch?
yeah. I mean, that wasn't no rumor. That was. I mean, church posted that, and I mean, we weren't hiding it or anything. I mean, I did a couple songs with him.
Do you happen to know when any of that will drop?
I don't think it will. You'd have to ask him that because it's all in the hands of church, and that's his project and his thing. But me personally, I don't believe that will drop. So, uh,
How do you feel about that?
well, I mean, as an artist, my thing is that I look at music as an art form. And I look at music because I'm doing music for different reasons. I'm not doing music for money.
Yeah.
And if I do music for an art, uh, the art of it was something that was the only purpose of me doing a song with church. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So to be honest with you, I would be just as happy to hear the songs myself fully done as I would for them to release. You know what I mean? I'd be just happy to hear them because coming from somebody that's an artist uh, and looks at music as an art form, I mean, you have to give him his flowers, as they call them. That he's a very artistic artist, and to do music with him and do songs with him is cool.
Yeah.
So I would love to just hear him. I don't even care. It's not about them releasing or not releasing. That's not really the thing. It's more of a I would love to hear him like and hear his verses on there with him. But
Yeah.
I doubt that'll happen. I doubt any of us will hear those.
Uh well, if you wanted your fans to get one thing out of your music, and what would you want them to get out of your music?
Um, Well, I can't say that out of my music as a whole because I mean, Giddy Up, each song is about something totally different. So what you get out of Giddy Up is not what you're going to get out of I Don't Want to Go. What you get out of I Don't Want to Go is not what you're going to get out of Baby, right?
Yeah.
But each one of those things, even like the song Giddy Up, that me and you've talked about a couple times, that song was super, super, super important to me. And it was a very important song because every person in that music video is a mother. Every person in that music video was the mother of the children at my children's dance studio.
Yeah.
So those are all moms. One of those women had 6 children, right? So that was like a powering moment for these moms that and the alumni dancers, moms and alumni dancers. And it was just a powering moment for women and for these moms that was like when we approached them with it, I was like, I'm not gonna do dancers in this video. And then my niece is the red hair girl that did the flip.
Yeah.
And she's a mom also. And they were like, no, let's let these moms just pick out their outfits and be them and just go in there and just feel good about themselves. You know what I mean? And be empowered, you know what I mean? And they did, man. It was the craziest thing ever. So the point being was that song I want people to go back to the old days of line dancing and back when dancing was fun and songs were about fun things and you could go line dance and you could bring your girl and go to the square dance and
Yeah.
dance, right? Baby, the meaning behind baby is I don't want I don't want to ever believe that I'm good enough for my wife. I always want to believe that I'm below my wife, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
I never want to say that I'm good enough for her because I'm not. I don't want you as a man to ever say you're good enough for the girl that you end up with. I don't want to hear any man believe that they're good enough for the woman that they're with because the moment that you start believing that you're good enough or you're better, you're going to treat them like you're better, and I don't want that. So that's what I want people to get out of baby. From I don't want to go, I want people to get the
Yeah.
fact that you can be at the bottom of the barrel. You can go through all the pain, all the heartache. Doesn't matter about drugs, doesn't matter about alcohol, and change your life. And there's light at the end of the tunnel. And that was the whole meaning of having the artistically light at the end of the tunnel of having the subway train. So that's why I specifically picked a subway train. Was there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Bro, how do you how do you pick your spots to film music videos?
So that's a good question, and to be honest with you,
Because I know a lot of people don't know how the artists do it.
yeah. So I would, if I had to look at my like, I don't even know if I can classify me as just a singer, right? I believe I'm more of a videographer than I am
Yeah.
anything. My videos, I've put as much pride in my videos as I do my songs. Usually, I write a video before I write the song. I will sit there and I'll think, man, I want to make a video with uh, an armadillo hitchhiking down the road, right?
Yeah.
And then I will go write a song after I come up with that idea. I will go write a song about an armadillo hitchhiking down the road. So I wrote a song about this woman that got kidnapped, right? And or I wanted not wrote a song, I wrote a video. I was like, I want to make a short film. I want to make a music video that's a short film. And I want to make it where this woman, my wife, gets kidnapped, right? And she gets
Yeah.
kidnapped by this bunch of mobsters, right? And I want to go to the mobster. I used to work for these guys, but I don't realize it's them that kidnapped my wife. And the whole reason why they kidnapped her was they were trying to get me to come back and work for them. So I come up with this elaborate plan, this crazy idea for a music video, and I couldn't come up with something original that fit it. I was like, I'm just having kind of a brain fart. I'm not thinking, like I'm not
Yeah.
thinking of something great. And I was thinking, oh my God, Gangster's Paradise, the song from the '90s, the rap song Gangster's Paradise. And I listened to the, I mean, this is my first album I ever had was Gangster's Paradise album, Fantastic Voyage. So I've loved that song forever, and that's when I covered that song, and that's the music video that I did to it. So I came up with a vision way before I decided to cover Gangster's Paradise. I wanted a short film, which is my favorite music video I've ever done in my life, is Gangster's Paradise. By far, my favorite music video I've ever had. It stands out to me because it literally was a short film. And if you notice, the guy that I beat up, I got in a fight. The guy that I beat up, the guy that kidnapped her, has the same tattoo as the dude that works for the big mobster that I borrowed the money from. So it was literally like a short film, but that's my favorite music video I've ever done.
Honestly, like Giddy Up, you're talking about all the dancers. I don't really watch the music videos. I normally just listen to the music.
Yeah.
Actually, the how I found you is I just had this playlist going and Giddy Up just popped up and it started going Giddy Up, little mama, dang you a 10. Yeah, like I
Hmm.
was like, wonder who this guy is. And then crazy thing is, I look you up online and it says you're a country rapper.
Yeah. Well, I make jokes about that, but because my biggest 10 songs are country rap songs. So my all my biggest songs are country rap, which is funny because if you pull me up on any list, I don't care if it's somebody big that does this list. I don't care if it's somebody that's a nobody does this list, right?
Yeah,
They don't put me on the country rap play. I mean, like on no list. Even the drawings and the pictures, I've never made one single person's list that says I'm a country rapper. However, my top 10 songs are all country rap songs, and I have more country rap streams than probably 30 of the people that's on the top 40 country rappers. But nobody really calls me a country rapper, and I'm okay with it because, to be honest with you, uh, I feel like being narrowed down to one genre would hurt me in a way because I'm not necessarily trying to say I'm a country rapper.
yeah.
It's funny that no one really counts me as a country rapper except for like just a handful of people. But I don't know. I don't know what a country rapper is per se. I just do country rap, right? But I also do country and I also do rock. I'm just an artist, and but my biggest songs are country rap, and I'm very competitive with other country rappers. So I guess in that sense, I do country rap. That's it. I'm not
Oh,
saying
and
it's good, but it is what it
oh,
is.
and if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask.
I don't know, man. This is your interview. I'm not here to ask questions. Just I'm
Uh,
on for what I can of yours.
what's your writing process look like?
Um, so I write every song usually on the way to the studio. I book my studio time, and then I write the song on the way. I'll leave my house. The studio is about 40 minutes away, so I'll usually come up with a melody beforehand, sing it in my head, or buy a track or whatever, and then I write the song on the way, and I don't change it. That's it. And I record it, and I usually have the song back the next day. So from the moment I wrote it on a Monday morning, I usually have the song out by Wednesday.
Yeah. Have you
I don't recommend that to anybody. I mean, it's just my way. I don't really know any other way to do it because I'm not a professional at it. I've written a lot of, I mean, a couple hundred songs, but I'm not a professional at doing it like a writer session. I've never had a writer session. I couldn't tell you what a writer session is. I write a song when I think about it and I record it on my phone, like I said, on the way to the studio or if I'm riding around and I'm like, dang, I need to save that melody, then I'll kind of hum it or I'll sing it on my phone. What was you gonna say?
uh this is my opinion. I think you and JJ Longhorn would be a perfect duo to have a song.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I mean, he's a incredibly talented dude. So, and I've uh, thought about that, but I don't know if I think about it because there's a lot of similarities in our styles. If I thought of it that way or thought of it musically wise, I couldn't tell you a lot about his music, but what I've heard, I remember the song come out with Church and it was really good. But I couldn't tell you a lot of his songs, but I know he's a really talented dude, and is definitely something I thought of for sure. But there's a lot of cats out there that I could see myself doing music with, and I'll tell you right now, it's good when you're not. The one thing it is good about not being called a country rapper is it's nice to be able to have a free like canvas to pick
Yeah.
whoever you want to do a song with, right? And I haven't always had that free canvas, and I love right now I have that free canvas, and I've made a couple videos about that. I'm just not feeling like I'm free to do what I want, and it's great to have freedom just when you're in music in general to be able to pick what you want or who you want to do the song with. They can
Yeah.
say no if they want, but it's nice to be able to be like, man, I don't have to worry about the fans getting upset with me if I pick someone to do a song with.
Well, what is your dream collab?
Uh, a dream collab, man. Well, my dream collab, they're not here no more. They'd be dead. Uh, and I talked for a long time. I think Church was my first what I guess I'd say was a dream collab back in the day. Uh, that was somebody that I definitely had thought about and wanted to do a collab with, and like I said, I got to go do that, and that's it. But I would say now that's an artist would probably be Cody Jinks, Brian Martin. I think those are guys that are just stellar. There's a guy named Matt Mason.
I know who that is.
That E song, God, those are just really, really, really. I think I would say Cody Jinks would be a dream collab. That is somebody that I would give anything to do a song with.
Have you ever thought about reaching out to any of them?
I have, and I've done like everybody's done. I've sent that message, that never gets read. So I put it out there, but I mean, those guys are on a different level than me. It's kind of like you have to pay your dues, and you have to again, I guess pay your dues is the best way to put it, and it's like a ladder. You know what I mean? You have to go through steps in this, and will I ever make it to the point where I can get to that level? Who knows? Maybe I am at that level. Maybe I've heard from. I have one of those guys actually hit me up to do a song with him, and I was blown away. I won't say the name, but one of those dudes was very nice. It was like he follows me now, and he appreciated my music immensely, and was great. And then when I hollered back at him, this has been like 6 months. I hollered back at him. I was like, "Man, I would love to do a song with you." Then he opened it, and I never heard back. So then I reached back like 2 more times, and I didn't hear nothing more. So, but listen. Someone at my level and someone that appreciates talent like his, just having him write me and be like, "Man, I would love to do a song with you someday," was good enough for me. It was like I was just excited to get that and that recognition. It was really cool. But I've done songs with a lot of people I used to look up to. I mean, I got a song with Haystack, I got a song with Young Buck, FJ Outlaw. Those are guys that are very talented dudes, and so I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be able to have songs with those guys.
I heard FJ Outlaw is crazy in the studio.
He sent his music over to me, so I don't know how he was. But I do know that guy. Excuse me, I got sinus problems. That guy wrote and recorded that song overnight, killed it, true professional, and I can't say enough good things about his talent. Super talented dude. And I can only imagine how he is in the studio, because I know that when I hit him up the night before, that next morning, I got like a call from him at like 8 a.m. I just reached out to him at midnight the night before. By 8 a.m. the next morning, he was in the studio and was like, "Man, I got something for you to hear." And he nailed it, and he rapped it for me right there. And I was like, I had cold chills. I was like, "Golly, you did that quick!" Like, I haven't even thought about it. It's my own song, and I haven't even gave that song a second thought yet.
What made you reach out to me?
Because at the time was that song I wrote for Colt Ford and me. I was going to do the song with Colt Ford, and then Colt Ford ended up getting sick. So I was like looking for somebody that would be just a good fit for the song. And he had the trailer song out, and this song specifically says, it talks about like living in a trailer, and I wish you would come to my house. And it was just a good fit, like with the style that he had. I felt like. Song, I wish you would.
Do you think that there will be you and Colt Ford song in the future?
I love Colt, and I've talked to him quite a few times. And but again, he's somebody that's on a different level than me, and he reached out to me first and put that out in the air, and has been very complimentary in my music, and I'm good with that. If I do a song with Colt, it would be a blessing, but just having his support and knowing that he supports my music is great. He's a legend. So
I'm trying to think when I reached out to you.
Just recently, didn't you? Or did you do it sometime back?
No, I think I did do it a couple months ago, because I got you. I called you.
Oh, that was just a couple weeks ago, because we were out getting Halloween stuff.
Yeah, that was about 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, there's been so many people that's hit me up for interviews and stuff, and it's just, I'm always blessed by them, to be honest with you. But there for a while, I had done so many of them that I was just getting kind of burnt out. So I was just not, I haven't done one in a while. So
I know originally you said wait a couple months. What made you go ahead and want to do it?
Well, you are definitely persistent. Let me just say that you're one persistent dude. I mean, if I do have to say, you found my number, you called me personally, and then you, after about 6 posts and then a bunch of messages, I was like, this guy's not joking around. So kudos to you, because I'm not saying that in a bad way. That's definitely persistent. If you want something, go after it and get it. That's literally all it was. But I had to make sure, because I'm trying to get on this vibe and trying to get on this thing of being open-minded in this genre, being open-minded in music. And
Yeah.
I don't care who knows it. If I feel like anybody that I talk to is dead set where they talk crap about anybody that they've never met in their entire life, right? From anybody,
Yeah.
from either side. If you have never met people in your entire life and some complete stranger online tells you to think a certain way from either side, and you're starting to go in that direction, I just got to stay away, because it's like, because here's what the way I look at things is, if someone calls you up tomorrow, if you're that thinker, if you're that kind of person, and
Yeah.
says tomorrow, hey, Trey robbed a bank, man, stay away from me. You're going to stay away from me because I robbed a bank. You're just going to believe I robbed a bank right off the bat, right?
Yeah.
So the second I thought you were that kind of dude, I was like, I just don't want to do nothing with a dude. You know what I mean? I don't want to do nothing with somebody that's that kind of thinker, because that's a waste of my space. It's a waste of my time. And I want to be with free thinkers and people that are, on their own path, So the moment I watched a couple videos. Again, I watched one video, and that's when I turned you down. I watched one video, and I didn't like something you said in there. And I literally the odds was weird, because I only watched one video, and I'd skipped through it like 3 times. And the third time I skipped through it, you had said something I didn't like. And that's when I was like, bam, you're out. So that's all it was. But the luck, it ain't like I'd watched a bunch of them. It wasn't your last video. It just one random video. I was like, oh, I want to check this cat out and find out what it's about. And it was just bad luck, because I literally clicked on that one. So then after I did that, after I reached out to you, I'd watch a couple other videos, like 3 or 4, watched them while I was working, and realized that, that you were you're more open-minded than what I saw in that first video. So it was cool.
Yeah. I just said some wrong things. Like you said, I worded it wrong.
Yeah, you got, especially in this game, because people are watching that kind of stuff, and just what everybody in this thing, man. So many people are doing that crap where they word things wrong. You know what I mean? And they got to realize, here's the vast majority of people that's involved in all this crap, that's fans wise or reactions, have never met in hand any of these people, right?
Yeah.
They're just throwing pasta against the wall, see what sticks, see what can get them some views.
That's not what I was trying to do.
No. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you have to think the vast majority do that. You know what I mean? They're just throwing stuff out there and seeing what works. And with that said, you have to watch out for that, because you can get tripped up quick. I can get tripped up. Another artist can get tripped up. So we just have to watch that stuff. And I didn't used to watch that. I would just not check into nobody. And I would just, oh man, I'll do an interview with this guy. I'll do an interview with this guy, whatever, So that's all.
What made you check in?
Check in what?
Check like all my stuff.
Because, bro, you didn't leave me alone. I mean, like I had to turn my freaking notifications off on my Instagram, because I'd be like, oh, it's that dang kid again, crying out loud. And then I'd check and it'd be you again. And I don't say that badly. I ain't saying that to pick on you. I'm saying it clearly worked. You're persistent as all get out. Like, I've never had somebody reach out to me and was that dead set on it. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to check in this little guy, because, I don't want you to fail. If there's something I can do to help you, and my little bit of talent, what little talent I got, my talent that I have, and I'm not one of those guys that believe I'm a very talented person. If I can help you and grow your career, whatever you want to do with this, I'm great doing it. I just don't want to get involved in some drama. But with that said, once I realized that stuff, I was like, all right, well, he's messaged me this many times. Clearly, he wants to do an interview. So, yeah, it was the way, you literally, I thought you were going to I thought you were just going to have to save your number or something at the top, or save you at the top of the thing, because you're like a regular.
Bruh.
Yeah, you don't stop at, you are no quitter, that's for dang sure.
I know that. I know that bugs a lot of artists.
Yeah, I can see that bugging somebody, that's for sure. But it didn't bug me. I appreciate that. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I appreciate it, and I don't see it as a necessary downfall. It just
I try not to. Like honestly, I try not to.
you just can't help it. You're just like, I got to bug the shit out of this dude. That's it.
Honestly, I don't really think I text people that many times.
No, you didn't text me that much. You Instagram and then loading videos and tagging me and stuff. I was like, golly, man, he really wants me to come up here. But again, bro, I don't say that in a bad way because it worked for you. And listen, if it's working, you're getting artists coming up here. I mean, that's how you grow a channel. And I'm not too good to be on somebody's channel. So, I mean, I'm literally sitting here in my house, been working on Halloween decorations all night.
Well,
But I will say this. It's big for me to step away from my Halloween decorations right now because got like 3 things I'm trying to add to my front yard. So that's a big deal. So congratulations.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Congratulations.
My biggest interview I've had was Smo.
Really?
Yeah, he's a
good dude and a good one to have an
OG
interview with,
in
man.
the country rap.
He's what? Yeah.
He's an OG
I mean, him
in the country
and
rap.
Stack, man, are the ones that built this.
Yeah,
They're both incredibly talented people. But
I don't know if you know who Chop Easy is.
yeah, of course. I like Chop.
There's a video of him saying, talking about me. He's saying, well, that kid's got persistence,
Yeah.
like you just said.
Yep.
He said he don't stop till he gets an answer.
That's right. Hey, listen, one thing about Chop, I feel, and here's the other thing, man, like, because I've said this before, man, Hickerbilly is one of my homies. Deerdorf is one of my homies. Chop,
I've seen a
I
clip
don't
of
know,
him.
I'd say Chop is a homie, but I respect the guy, and I have not one thing bad. I have nothing bad to say about that dude. I just don't really know him that much well, you know?
Yeah,
I can't, if I say someone's my homie or like a close friend, I gotta like be close, close to him, talk to him regular. But he seems like a really straight dude. Like I have no problem with him whatsoever. Never heard anything that would make me not like that dude. So he's a cool dude, and he's played my music, supported me. He's been a big supporter. So
I thought I was your biggest supporter.
well, I don't know. I mean, you're like a flea. You know what I'm saying? Like you're there and you're there a lot, but I can't really see you. You know what I'm saying? You're just like this little flea that's just like, bzz, bzz, bzz. Or wait, that may be a fly, but anyway. So yeah, you're up there, man. You're up there. You get that crayon, that's for sure.
Well, do you have any more personal songs coming soon?
Because to be honest with you, bro, I'm the only artist I think that you're ever going to talk to that does this. I don't have any songs just sitting here waiting, right? I booked a studio for this Sunday night. No, for next Sunday. I don't know what the song's about yet. I don't know what I'm going to write. That Sunday, I'm going to write the song before I go to the studio. So I have no idea. I'm not one of them artists that's like, man, I got this album. You ain't going to believe it. It's going to blow your mind. I'm sitting on it and waiting for the right time. Because here's the thing. I'm so different when it comes to these artists. I will never be so big-headed enough to think that people give a dang that I have songs and I'm going to sit and hold on to them. No, if I have a song, you're going to hear it. You're going to listen to it. I'm not going to do a counter. I'm not going to make you go pre-save it just to help me. I do not, I'm not talking about people that do pre-saves, but I'd rather just put my song out there. I know it's not the best for me, but I would rather get it out there. I don't want you to have to wait for it a month. So I don't have no songs that's just sitting around. I'm going to release that song when I write it on Sunday. So I'm going to turn around and release it immediately. And that's just the only reason I haven't released Hillbillies on Broadway is because we had that third artist we had to get off there. But I release my songs, bro, the day after I write them. So there's no song in the making. It's just I have a million songs in my head that I just go record and release them. I just got to write them. So there's not many artists out there that do that, I feel like. So I book the studio and I'll write the song that day. That's it. I'll write the music. I'll chart it. I'll bring it to my producer, and then I'll just record it right then. And we finish it out. He mixes, masters that night. I have it in my hands the next day. And then y'all hear
crazy. That's actually crazy.
Every song's done like that, bro. Every song.
How long do you wait before you release it after that?
Days. Like I release it like this last one. From the day that I wrote it to the day we filmed the music video was 6 days. From the day it got released was 4 days after the music video. So a total of 10 days from the day I wrote the song, the music video, everything was out and done.
Dang.
So, and that was only because we had to get the location. The location took a few days to get it clear. So other than that, it was 10 days that was actually out on all platforms, 10 days after the song existed. The full song got written.
Well, I do have a couple more questions, and then
Okay, go for it.
how did that song, Mr. Outlaw Man? How did you get Haystack on that? Did he hit you up or what?
So Haystack tells the story all the time, right? We're both from Lebanon. I had heard about him. He had heard about me. We were in a grocery store one time, and this lady had went and hit him up. They'd been in school with him for a while, and she's like, "Did you see who was in the store?" And he was like, "No." He's like, "There's a singer in here, a country rapper by the name of Trey Healy. You need to look him up." So we went over, we shook hands, we talked for a little bit, and he was super nice, but he kind of just brushed it off. So the next time, the lady was like, they call her Mama Kay. She was like, "Did you ever hit that guy up?" He was like, "No, I didn't, man. I messed up. I should have done it. Do you have his number?" So I'm in the car one day, and my Instagram started blowing up, and I looked and it said Haystack, Haystack, Haystack. It was like literally 100 notifications on there, and he found me, and we became friends. Like we just like hit it off immediately, right? We were just like inseparable. Like we're both from the same town. We know the same people. We're like we've just done it all. He knew who my grandpa was. I knew his grandpa, what father was. Like we just knew each. Like I felt like I'd known him forever, right?
Yeah.
So we're on the phone, and I was like just talking to him one night, and he was talking about how he had to go. He was going to church that night, and how he had to pick up his little grandbaby and stuff. And I was like, Stack, it's crazy, bro, that you're like, this is Haystack. This is 6'6", 350-pound Haystack.
Yeah.
He's sitting here talking about God and going to church and can't wait to pick up his grandbaby. And I was like, man, like this is crazy. I was like, bro, I told him, I was like, I want to write a song about this. Like, you're an outlaw, bro. You were the man. And so I wrote it that night. I went home immediately and I wrote it, and I called him back and I was like, I want you to hear this song, this idea I've got. And I think I said, I think it was the line, "Last night the devil came while I was asleep and I cried. He told me all the good things that he does, but I know he lies." And I said that line right there. And then he got real quiet, and I said, where are you still there? And he's like, keep going, keep going. Well, in his voice, he goes, keep going, keep going. And I said, you look into my eyes, say that I'm wrong, say you didn't leave me last night with the gun. And Stack was like, bro, I don't know what it is, but like you're singing to my soul right now. Like what you're saying is everything I felt. I felt the devil was talking to me when I did all this stuff. Like I felt the devil was, leading me in those ways.
Yeah.
So we kind of got emotional, man. We thought about it, and I said, well, let me ask you this. I had no plans on him singing it, right? I said, would you possibly sing a verse on it? And he's like teared up and was like, you got it, Bubba. I'll do it right now. He called me the next day, man. He ended up singing like 4 different verses he wrote, right? So he said he's going to pick them on the way to the studio. So I pull up the studio. I'd already recorded my verse. Pull up the studio, and he's sitting out there on the bed of his truck. Killed a 6-pack of Mountain Dews, Diet Mountain Dew, right? Killed a 6-pack of full cans, like downing them, right? So he goes in there, records it, and it was the most phenomenal thing I had ever been a witness of. Couldn't believe it. The whole thing was just freaking phenomenal. The whole experience.
Yeah.
But that's what that song's about. That song is about just anybody that used to be powerful and like having one more left in you, and just like being where you were an outlaw man, and you don't want to bring the outlaw man back, and just like the devil taking you down this path back in the day, but now you find God and you've changed your life and you've been through hell, and now you're a different person, a better person. So that's what it's about. It literally is the song about Haystack. I mean, pretty much his life, and not just Haystack, but I mean, even ways that can relate it to my own life. So,
What about the music video? Like, who had that idea?
me, Stack didn't know anything about it. He just let me do everything I do, let me do my thing. I had it all set up and everything. He didn't say yay or nay on nothing. He was blown away by it. Like, he will flat tell you, he was blown away because like we did that whole music video in 2.5 hours, bro. 2.5 hours.
Dang.
That's how I work. And that video, I edited it myself, and I had that video, me, myself, I edited it. And we had that video out like within 3 days of filming it.
I've never heard an artist say that before.
What's that?
Like, that you get music out that fast and music videos out that fast.
Yeah, man, because I do everything myself. So, I mean, I set up literally like from stopping. I stopped at Kroger on the way there with an ice chest and got him, made sure I had him an ice chest full of Diet Mountain Dews. Literally the cleanup, the lighting, I do everything myself. And then I clean it up when I'm done, put it back to where it goes, and we head out there. But the amount of filming that we did was 2.5 hours. And then I got the chips. I went back to my house that night, started editing that night and the next night, and we were done in 3 days. So that's just how it works. I mean, that's it. I don't have a lot of time to be able to do that because I don't do music full time. So it's like,
You work
my music
somewhere else?
Do what?
You work somewhere else?
Yeah, I work 50 hours a week. I only work on my music about 2 hours a month at most. And that's a stretch if it's even 2 hours a month, because I sit in traffic every day about 3 hours a day. And then my main priority in life is my daughters, my little girls, and my wife. And I don't do music when my girls are awake. If my girls are awake, I'm not doing music. That's why I said I had to get on this. I have to put my little girls to sleep before I get on this, get on anybody's live, before I do a music video shoot. They may wake up while I'm doing it, but I promise you, I won't be at that studio until the little girls go to sleep, because I'm not going to trade my time with those little girls or my wife over some music. Because at the end of the day, music is music. You know what I mean? But my little girls come first.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming up here.
Happy to do it.
I promise I won't tag you no more.
No, you're good, man. Listen.
No, I probably will add you as a collaborator because there will be some clips dropping in a few days.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just know, like, I make jokes about this stuff, but I appreciate your support immensely. I appreciate all of that, because without people like you, like, I wouldn't even be doing music. I mean, I've said this countless times. Like, I support people that have supported me and got me where I am today. So I know it's not me that does this. I mean, my numbers are incredible for someone that only works a couple hours a month.
Yeah.
And that's because of the love and support I've gotten from all you guys. So I appreciate it.
I do have one more question.
Go for
it. What if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Real estate.
Oh yeah, I did look that. I did do the research, I forgot. It said you're a retired real estate
broker. Yeah. So I do love real estate immensely.
This guy said Trey is a good guy, a great role model.
Oh man, thank you. That means the world to me. I pride myself on my character. I can't say much about my music. If my music is good or bad, it's not great. It's basic at best, but I will say this. I pride myself on my character and who I am as a human being. That's all I care about. I don't like working with people that aren't good human beings. And listen, I cannot say enough. There's some great fans out there.
Yeah.
But man, as an artist, there's fans out there that are rough. I ain't afraid to say it. I'll never forget. Listen, I loaded a song that was a 1.5 year old song, the one we just talked about with FJ Outlaw. That song ain't been out in 1.5 years. I loaded it, and I mean, people were going crazy on me for loading that song. They were just saying all kinds of crazy stuff because it was with FJ. And like, those are the kind of things, like, I block those people. If anybody's a fan that are not good people, I block them quick. Because I don't believe you should have anybody in your life that is not a good person, even if that's somebody that's watching. Like, if they're watching you and they're not a good person, figure out how to make them stop watching you. Get them out of your life.
Honestly,
you got to be a good person first.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't block me when you turned me down that last time.
No, I wouldn't block you. Listen, I'll never block you on an opinion. You had an opinion that it came off real quick that was your opinion. And you posted what the opinion was, I believe, on your story. But it was, and I had no problem. I mean, I don't know if you have a problem with me saying what that was.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, you had said that Deerdorf had done something or was somebody, right?
Yeah.
And I know Deerdorf personally because he's a friend of mine, and I know he doesn't, right? And I support him. And listen, I'm the type of guy that the second I feel like he is a bad person, I don't believe in having bad people in your life. So
yeah,
I will not support him, right? But I believed in it with all my heart. And as a friend, just like if I become friends with you and you're my homie, right? And hey, that may happen. I may end up being your friend, right? So if I do, and someone talks crap about you, I'm going to stand up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I'm supposed to do. So in my heart, when I heard what you said, that he had done something, I was like, I can't, it wouldn't be a right as a man for me to support you if you thought that way. You know what I'm saying? That was my only thing. So it wasn't like you felt that way, but it wasn't enough for me to like block this guy because you apologized and you let me know real quick that it was that you should have said, I heard that, or it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Instead of emphatically that he done it.
I know. So, I did go back. I did go back after you said something and rewatched it. And I was like, oh, I did say that.
Yeah. I mean, because I played it back like 3 times. I'm like, God, I don't want to not do this guy's thing, but like he flat said that, and I'm like, I didn't want no one to, if nothing else, the way this crazy internet is, and how these fans work. I didn't want someone to what do you call it, splicing, or be like. Cutting that where you said that and then showing me on your podcast and be like, wait, is he supporting the guy that said his friend did this? You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I have to overthink everything in this freaking genre.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to overthink everything instead of just being like, God, I just wish I could do like music and not think about the crap. You know what I mean? Like, I just wish I could be a good dude and deal with good people and just not worry about all the bad things and the bad people.
Well, that podcast, the one you were watching, is my other podcast that I got with a buddy of mine.
Who's that?
B. Millie.
Okay.
I think I was telling you about that.
I'd heard his name before, but I don't know anything about him whatsoever. It's no offense to him. I don't know nobody. Like, I literally don't know a lot of people in this one because I'm telling you, if there was a second that I could spend learning people's music and learning them, I'd be spending it with my kids. So
it's funny, him and there's only 2 or 3 artists that I've actually became friends with after the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of them will do the one interview and then you'll never hear from them again.
Yeah. Well, which I think it's you. It's probably just they get such a busy life,
which I think's crazy. But let's play this. That's it, and let's play Mr. Outlaw Man as the outro.
Cool. That sounds great. And anybody else got any more questions before we go, or anything? Or do you have any more questions? And I'm gonna end it on that.
No, not unless the chat has anything. I know there's 4 people in here.
We'll play this, and then we'll end it unless anybody's got any questions.
Okay.
I'd rather be an old outlaw in the middle of a garden than be an old gardener in the middle of some outlaw business. Last night the devil came while I was asleep and I cried. He told me all the good things that he does, but I know he lies. Yeah, look into my eyes, say that I'm wrong. Say you didn't leave me last night with a gun. He said that pearl grip looked really, really good in your hand. So do those pills and that bourbon just outlaw me. Yeah, I heard you're down there in that dirty and hillbilly sound. What you gonna do with the bell in your mouth? Oh, oh, please help me. Oh, Lord, I'm down on my knees, begging you please. I'm praying for my sins. And if you save me, Lord, I promise I won't do them again. Devil keeps creeping around in my sleep, so I just keep my head buried under my sheets. A slave to the grave, well, I'm buried alive. I hear him whisper, Mr. Outlaw Man, every night. Outlaw Man.
Sad, never at night. Face on a poster, dead or alive. You live life on the run, you live and die by the gun. And when it's all said and done, you got two options, son. You can come out, comply, lay on the ground. 10, 26 die, laying them down. Then they put you in that hole in the ground. The torture and the pain, over with now. Made it to the bottom, bottle after bottle. Searching for a cure, just needed a Bible. Smile is artificial, I'm just trying to hide the tears in my eyes, cause I'm dying inside. On edge, situations could happen that mess around, bring the outlaw man back. And he come with so much anger and rage, I may never be able to get him back in that cage.
Devil, I rebuke you for the pain you've caused, for the ones you've hurt, for the time I've lost. Oh, Lord, please help me. Oh, Lord, I'm down on my knees, begging you please. I'm praying for my sins, and if you save me, Lord, I promise I won't do them again. Devil keeps creeping around in my sleep, so I just keep my head buried under my sheets. A slave to the grave, I'm buried alive. I hear him whisper, Mr. Outlaw Man, every night. Outlaw Man, outlaw man, outlaw man.
Mess around, bring the outlaw man back.
Outlaw man, outlaw man, outlaw man, outlaw man.
Face on a poster, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive.
I did think of a couple of like one more question. That music video.
Mm-hmm.
Always wondered this about artists. Are y'all actually singing it in there, or are y'all like? Is it audio and you lip sync?
So what it is, some artists lip sync, right? I
Yeah.
belt as hard as I can so it looks good, because as someone that edits videos, it's so much harder to make the vocals match up and make the vocals look authentic if they're just
Yeah.
like, you see what I'm saying? So that don't look authentic. So I
Yeah.
belt it. So when I'm singing in that studio or in that video, I'm singing as loud as I can. But then obviously we go and take that out and we put in the real song. So there's no live vocals that ever get used in any music video. Nothing's live.
And in what prison was that filmed in? A real prison?
No, it's called the Warren Studios here in Nashville. They've got like a lot of props and a lot of like locations. That's like they got a church, they got like hospital, they've got a hotel, they've got a bank, they've got all kinds of stuff that you can use for like movies. So it's
Oh,
literally
so that's
like a
that's
movie
where the
set.
church scene was too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's it.
Awesome.
Same place. We went from one location to the other.
what about the part where he opens the fridge? Is that the same thing too?
Yeah. He opened the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. Same place. It's literally a hotel room, and it's just a 2-way camera.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it.
Cool.
Thanks for. I know I say this too much, but I really appreciate you joining me.
Hey, that you can't say that enough, man. I appreciate. Listen, this is a great interview. You asked great questions. So I was definitely afraid that you were going to get on some other questions, which is why I'm not doing no interviews with other people. So I appreciate you kept the questions to things I would actually answer. So you did good.
I like to keep it about the music.
That's great, man. Listen, you'll go far if you keep it about that because that's what's important, and that's what makes artists, want to feel like they want to do it again. So
I don't
kudos
I
to you.
don't like getting into the. I was iffy about that Upchurch question because I know
Yeah.
people have beef with him. That's the only question I was iffy about.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, Church posted and commented about it quite a few times, and I was, posting videos of me at Ghost Ranch, so people knew that I was there and did music with him and stuff. So people, a lot of, and I do feel bad kind of for the fans because a lot of fans were expecting it. You know what I mean? So nothing I can do. It's nothing on my side. You know what I mean? There's not artists decide to do that sometimes. You know what I mean? And you don't know why. And there's, you don't know why. So I'm not going to question him for that. And to be honest with you, I'm happy with how it turned out. We're both good. We're grown men. He's a grown dude. I'm a grown dude. He
Do
goes his
y'all
way. I go my way. I'm good with it.
do y'all still stay in contact?
Nope. Not at all.
Well, I don't want to keep you away from your family
Yeah,
too
man.
much longer. So
Yep.
thank you for everybody that's joined in.
Absolutely.
And appreciate you, Trey Healy.
Thank you for driving me crazy. I really appreciate it because I enjoyed this, homie. I enjoyed this. You can have me listen anytime you want me to come up. I'll be glad to talk to you.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. Chat. Thank y'all and people that see this, not just in the chat, because people see this in the future. Thank y'all so much. Thank you for the support. Again, lastly, some artists this doesn't mean a lot to them, but everything that I do means a lot to me. Every interview I'm on, every podcast I'm on means the world to me. So I appreciate everybody's support.
And he did say anytime I wanted to come up here. So there might be, you never know, there could be a part 2.
Absolutely, I'll be here, man. You got me. You don't have to drive me crazy.
Did you say I don't have to drive you crazy?
No, just ask me. I'll say yeah.
Well, this time I promise it's it. I promise I'll only bug you like 50 more times in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, you're good, man. All right, y'all have a good night, everybody.